Good morning, my dear students. Myself Navneet Kaur, and I'm going to teach you English literature in your 7th class. Today, let's start with the first chapter of your novel, Around the World in 80 Days. So, the first chapter name is The Bet. Means your novel starts with the bet and also finishes with the bet. Completion of the bet. So, here first chapter start with the discussion around the dinner table. All people are doing conversations and side by side they are reading a news, the Daily Telegraph. This was a news published about the robbery in London. Well, without any guards, what do they expect? Said Phileas Fogg. They talk about that robbery, na? Fogg said, without any guards, what do they expect? Who done the robbery? He continued reading his newspaper as other members of Reform Club sat playing cards, talking, drinking the best tea in London. The sound of their conversation did not bother him. Although Fogg was a rich and respected Englishman like the others, he was very different from them. He was a handsome man in his 40s who liked routine. He do his all daily works in routine. Strict to his routine he liked to sit alone in the same armchair in the same room at the same time every day. His routine never changed. But today's news would change Phileas Fogg's life forever. Means that news changed the life of Phileas Fogg forever. And what is the news? On 30th September, robbery was discovered when the cashier returned to his desk after serving a customer. Since there was no guards in the room, no one actually witnessed the crime. That who done it? Other clerks and customers noticed a well-dressed young gentleman enter and leave the room. Police believe this may be the bank robber, and a detailed description has been given to the detectives in all major ports in England and abroad. So, discussion starts about that news. After dinner, some other members entered the reading room. Name of person, that is Thomas Flanagan. Business, he was a businessman. Underline this. Talking about the latest news of robbery. Any news about the robber? He asked. He will never escape. The police told me that their best detectives are all over the city and rest of the world to look for that robber. Gauthier Ralph. He is one of the director of Bank of England. What Gauthier Ralph said that thief never escape. There was the best detectives all over the city to find him. Underline this. Who is Gauthier Ralph? One of the director of Bank of England. Another man, Andrew Stott. He is an engineer. Means 4 persons included up to now. Phileas Fogg, Thomas Flanagan, Gauthier Ralph, and the 4th one is Andrew Stott. At that port, Fogg folded his newspaper, placed it on the table beside him and joined the conversation. He leave his place and go near to the other persons. The Daily Telegraph says that a well-dressed gentleman was in the paying room when the money disappeared. The description of him was then given to the detectives. He further said that description about that well-dressed gentleman is given to the detectives. Ralph nodded his head and said, I am sure they will get him. There was a reward of £2,000. Underline this. Any detective would be eager to catch that kind of money. No one just leave that great chance. So every detective do his best in order to find the robber. But then it won't be easy for him. Even if he gets out of the country, where could he go? Where could he hide? But Stout said that no, maybe he escape, maybe he go to other country. It was difficult to catch. And Fogg said that lots of places. Fogg believed that nothing is impossible. He said that lots of places are there for a thief to hide. There are many places he could go. Traveling is faster and easier these days. The world is getting smaller. Why just today the Telegraph has an article which says it is possible to travel around the world in only 80 days. they can show the exact route. So up to this, it means Fogg read another article. He said that I have written another article, nothing is impossible. It is possible to travel the whole world in 80 days. So it is not impossible for the detectives to find that thief, or it is not that much difficult. Up to now we just learned about the robbery case and discussion on robbery case between Stout, Andrew, Thomas and Fogg. And here Fogg told to all about an article published in the Telegraph that it's possible to travel around the world only in just 80 days. They even show the exact route also. Fogg showed them the article. Stout laughed at him. He said that, Fogg, I know traveling is faster nowadays, but around the world in 80 days it is impossible because there was a bad weather, railway accidents and hundred of problems are there to stop you. But what happens after that? Fogg is a proud man. He feel angry. He feel insulted when Stout laughed at him. And he stood up and looked at them. I'll bet you I can do it. He said that I'll bet you I can do this. I am going to cover and go around the world and finish that journey in just 80 days. But the Stout said, I'll bet you 4,000 pounds that you can not. But I will bet you 20,000. But the Fox said that I will bet you 20,000 that I can give you if I accomplish this. Fox friends looked at each other. It was a lot of money. You all think that it's such a foolish reaction of Fogg. When they agreed the Fogg could not win, Stout turned to them. We accept. Fogg looked at them calmly. They said that we accept that. So what he said? Excellent. Today is Wednesday, 2nd October 1872. The train to Dover leaves at 8:45 and I will be on it and back on this room on Saturday 21st at 8:45 p.m. after the trip around the world. So he leave the room, he leave that reform club, and arrived at his home. There was his personal mail attendant. Wallet means personal mail attendant, and name of that mail attendant is Jean Passepartout. He ordered him that Jean Passepartout was a young Frenchman with a curly brown hair and a mustache. Although he was rather new in his position with Mr. Fogg, he recently joined the job with Mr. Fogg as an attendant, his personal attendant. So when he reached and he said, Passepartout, we are catching 8:45 to Dover. Don't pack any bags, we are traveling light. What do you mean, sir? Passepartout shocked. Sir, what do you mean? He said that we are going around the world in 80 days. Bring my traveling coat. So Passepartout was too shocked to speak. He just shocked that what happens. He think about his old jobs that was much better than now. That previously he do the job of singer, firefighter, teacher of gymnastics, circus acrobat, traveling place from one place to place. He feel tired. Now he think that with doing a job with Fogg, he become normal and stable at home. But with this such a that sudden incident, he feels shocked. But he prepared for the journey. Fogg took 20,000 pounds from his safe and put that money in a small travelling bag. He also packed the Daily Telegraph with him as a proof, which showed their route also, and a guidebook with the timetables they would need for the trains and ships. When Passepartout ran, Fogg gave him the bag. It's the everything we need. Only 20,000 pounds. Take care of it. He held the bag to the Passepartout. Passepartout nervously took the bag and followed his master into a cab for Charing Cross railway station. So this is all in chapter number 1. If you have any problem, please ask. Mention that, underline that dates, beginning and starting. Thank you.